Dope boys with them knives.
The game so cold, but I'm so hot. Same old shit, still on the block. Same young nigga came up in the trap. I'm dope boy fresh with dope boy not. Dope boy fresh with dope boy not. Dope boy fresh with dope boy not. Same young nigga came up in the trap. I'm dope boy fresh with dope boy not. The game so cold, but I'm so hot. Same old shit, still on the block. Same young nigga came up in the trap. I'm dope boy fresh with dope boy not. Dope boy fresh with dope boy not. Dope boy fresh with dope boy not. Same young nigga came up in the trap. I'm dope boy fresh with dope boy not. I'm dope boy fresh with dope boy not. Down 8 gram, headed straight to the block. Pirates this water while till it's hot. Mix it double up, turn a little to a lot. Right hand on the cell phone, take an order. Left hand 360 motor to a lot. Blue holler tips, got switches on the dot. State game, true simple, can't be stopped. Laughing at you haters while I'm thumbing through the paper. Says long live to the bottom, won't you meet me at the top? The nigga ain't shit, yeah, I get that a lot. Won't be deterred and I won't be stopped. Shaq Diesel number one, I post up on the block. 24/7 cause the hustle don't stop. 31 flavor, take an order like a waiter. I be selling more gas than a local truck stop. 1200 strong, 4 pounds of the zop. Got me shining, I'm a star. Ask about me, I am legend. They gon' tell you who we are. Fuck these niggas, fuck these bitches. Get money, all I know. No love for these bitches. Never saving these hoes. The game so cold, but I'm so hot. Same old shit, still on the block. Same young nigga came up in the trap. I'm dope boy fresh with dope boy not. Dope boy fresh with dope boy not. Dope boy fresh with dope boy not. Same young nigga came up in the trap. I'm dope boy fresh with dope boy not. The game so cold, but I'm so hot. Same old shit, still on the block. Same young nigga came up in the trap. I'm dope boy fresh with dope boy not. Dope boy fresh with dope boy not. Dope boy fresh with dope boy not. Same young nigga came up in the trap. I'm dope boy fresh with dope boy not.
When I'm thinking about the past, yeah, gon' get some knots, gang, we at the spot. If we ever was short, then it's back to the block, you probably get shot. Every day the sudden change, we getting money, that's one thing, it's never gon' stop. Real dope boys do what it takes, playing high stakes, living to die. Do your time, keep it quiet, no matter who you are, don't get what you got. Stack it up, that's the bond to stay fresh. Oh, they think that you're not. Take a roll with a hoe, they gon' let you go. Somebody's gonna say you ain't hot. Just invest in yourself, don't worry about nobody else. There ain't no handout. If you say the same, put it on the chain. Let them see you ain't tied down. Got a couple rings, did a lot of things. I ain't really gon' talk about it. Give me a trade, get you go. She gon' show up and show out. So don't ask me what the dope at, cause you already around.
The game so cold, but I'm so hot. Same old shit, still on the block. Same young nigga came up in the trap. I'm dope boy fresh with dope boy not. Dope boy fresh with dope boy not. Dope boy fresh with dope boy not. Same young nigga came up in the trap. I'm dope boy fresh with dope boy not. The game so cold, but I'm so hot. Same old shit, still on the block. Same young nigga came up in the trap. I'm dope boy fresh with dope boy not. Dope boy fresh with dope boy not. Dope boy fresh with dope boy not. Same young nigga came up in the trap. I'm dope boy fresh with dope boy not. Let me know if y'all can hear me, and then we'll be back right after this song. On it. Whole team shining, we stars, big dipping. Get a lot of haystack gang in the sip. Niggas ain't real, nigga. Nope. You gotta feel me, nigga. Yep. Smile in my face behind my back, you tryna kill me, nigga. Damn. You say you got beef, then what you wanna do? What? You screaming, fuck me, nah, nigga, fuck you. Bitch. You ain't hard at me. Nope. Couple kick dough, couple robberies. Nigga get extorted, get aborted, he don't pay the fee. Posted in the north, got the 2 to 4 recipe. I be cooking chicken bit, not talking rotisserie. I got all my hater man, I know that they sick of me. Who the fuck he think he is, motherfucker MP3? I honestly pay him no attention. They up under me. Haters call me Visa cause I'm everywhere they wanna be. Ladies, man, catch me with more honeys than a bumblebee. Say she got a husband, but she always wanna suck the D. State gang, true sipper, who these niggas wanna be. I've been getting money since a younger. I've been pushing peace, stay strapped. Gotta watch your back when you're in the streets. Friends turn to foes, never know who your enemy. I was in Detroit, he ain't keep the same energy. West side down the slide, I don't think he feeling me. I was on some demon time, nigga talking about killing me. me. They no business, let's see all that shit that you gon' do to me. Come outside, why you scared? I thought that you been a G. We don't bluff, we pulling up, we different down in Tennessee. Riding through the city, I'm with it, I got my 9 o'clock. If it really fit it, let's get it, I got the game locked. Green and white square, been serving them on the same block. Dime piece with me, she foreign, she come from Bangkok. Riding through the city, I'm with it, I got my 9 o'clock. If it really fit it, let's get it, I got the game locked. Green and white square, been serving them on the same block. Dime piece with me, she foreign, she come from Bangkok. I got an old school bitch, call her Aretha. Shawty so fine, shawty she a keeper. Smoke that reefer, preferred by the quarter. I do this for my kids, my sons and my daughter. Get treated like a king. Hoes call me sire. One look like Lotto, the other look like Maya. My plug, he ain't playing, he only talking the numbers. I cop it, whip it, and ship it. My money coming in bundles. Different flavors of kush, orange, grape, and apple. If a nigga trap me, it's gonna be a disaster. Dope money and bitches, pimp robbers and snitches. It's all in my hood. My homies say that I'm gifted, I really can't complain. Shit's starting to change, a product of my environment. Tell me who can I blame? Neck like a glacier, bought my shawty a bracelet. Money go glitter, that's why these niggas be hating. Riding through the city, I'm with it, I got my 9 o'clock. If it really fit it, let's get it, I got the game locked. Green and white squares, been serving them on the same block. Dime piece with me, she foreign, she come from Bangkok. Riding through the city, I'm with it, I got my 9 o'clock. If it really fit it, let's get it, I got the game locked. Green and white squares, been serving them on the same block. Dime piece with me, she foreign, she come from Bangkok. Riding through the city, I'm with it, I got my 9 o'clock. If it really fit it, let's get it, I got the game locked. Green and white squares, been serving them on the same block. Dime piece with me, she foreign, she come from Bangkok. Riding through the city, I'm with it, I got my 9 o'clock. If it really fit it, let's get it, I got the game locked. Green and white squares, been serving them on the same block. Dime piece with me, she foreign, she come from Bangkok. Whole team shining, we stars, big dipper. Get a lot of haystack gang in the city. Good morning, good morning. We're going to be here about an hour and a half. We're going to listen to Tommy roast FBAs. It's funny because FBAs are taking a lot of heat lately. Fat Joe called them a whole... Fat Joe pretty much said they racist. I can agree. If all white groups are racist, then all black groups are racist. And he said he said they broken something else. Now I don't know about all that. But they've been taking flack lately. If y'all don't know what FBA is, it's Foundational Black America. It's some shit Tariq Nasheed created less than 10 years ago. And he has a sizable movement, and they is annoying, and they don't be going. We're going to listen to Tommy rant on them. I think it was one guy in particular that he did the show for, but we're going to find out.
How you guys doing? I am really upset. And you know why I'm upset? And I told a brother to come in here because he was in my DM. That's the only reason I started the show right now, because he was in my DM and I told him I was going to start the show now. I'm surrounded by assholes, nothing else. I am surrounded by assholes. They're not going to make the job easier. They're going to make the job harder. And you do shit for people, and what are they doing behind that? Fuck you over. That's what you get. I'm going around looking at 19 different damn titles where I had a title. The exact word, title. Don't see title anywhere. Photo is there, not title. But go change your title. Where's that at? Change the words on the that's too damn simple. That make too much damn sense. Change the title, bro. Okay. I'm waiting on him to come in here. I don't see him. Come on, man. We talking. Hey, you see him on the show, man. Hey. Y'all know the guy yesterday when I was doing the show, when we did the show talking about football, seemed to really enjoy it. I got to find a way to make Sassy Girl a moderator so you can bring people in and out of here, Sassy Girl, because I can't, but I hope this works. I'm trying to play this back because he tried to say what he did and did not say, but we're not going to play what I did and did not say as a game, because what I learned about niggas is if you don't record them, if they're not being recorded, they're going to pretend they didn't say something. They're going to pretend something didn't happen. And that's a damn shame, because we all grown. Surely ain't nobody scared of nobody. Let me ask y'all something. Yeah, boy. Where you at, man? What does it say? It can't retrieve the messages. Well, there you go. Where you at, man? Come on, man. You told them good people that I got slapped by Tariq Nasheed. That's what you told them people. You told them good people I got slapped by Tariq Nasheed. What I'm gonna need to happen is I'm gonna need you to show them why I got slapped by Tariq Nasheed. Now y'all see him on the thing. His name is Dat Nika. I'm waiting on Dat Nika. He was in my comment section. My DMs telling me what he did not say. Now this is me telling y'all that you got to watch who you around. You got to watch who you with. How many of you people know me or have ever met me personally? This is why I'm afraid to meet a lot of people personally. And I know a lot of y'all might be like, well, why we ain't. I'm afraid to. And let me get the show I'm about to do for y'all right now. For example, why I'm afraid. I went to go meet Steve at the Georgia Tech game when Georgia Tech played Miami. I went to go meet Steve, and everything seemed to be cool. Steve had 2 other guys with him, 2 black guys, and apparently those black guys were fans of Steve and wanted to meet Steve. Steve wanted me to go hang out with him and have a couple drinks. I said, cool, have no problem. Let's do it. So we did it. And those niggas came with us. Now, one of them was a swole guy. I think he used to play. And he seemed like a nice guy. And the other was a bit. Small guy looked like he was just happy to be alive. I am a nice guy. I treat everybody well, which is my downfall. Because I'm nice to a lot of people that don't fucking deserve it. And most people wouldn't give them the time of day. Or would use them if they met him. But not me. Almost every time since I've met that dude, and he needs to be in here. I don't know why he's not in here. Why you talking in my DM, but you're not up here? Who do all that damn talking? Because what he did was this chick, apparently she was a fan of Tariq Nasheed, then ended up hating Tariq Nasheed, that bad built bitch y'all see in the picture. So this bad built lady decided that what she was going to do was go after Tariq Nasheed. Well, apparently she doesn't like me either. Because what we know is that a lot of those damn, what do you call them, those FBA whores, the whores that do FBA, all they do is go around and dictate what you niggas should and shouldn't like and how you niggas should and shouldn't go harm someone or do whatever it is. And then they try to who is and who isn't involved in the FBA. They just sit around trying to tell you how hard they are. Y'all these bitches do shit. I'm sorry, FBA. Y'all tell me if I'm lying. Of the women that y'all got in y'all little FBA crew, all they do is go around talking shit to people. That's all they do. They go around talking shit to people, and there's people who haven't done shit to them. They got a lot of words to say to a lot of people, telling them, well, a real this and a real that would do this. What I want you guys to do is to listen to this girl who talked to the dude who was on my show yesterday, laughing and giggling. And not only was he on my show yesterday, he asked to talk to Myron. He's been on my show several times. Almost every time I do a fucking show, he's there wanting to come up. The one that called Dat Nika. Every time I do a show, you can see him. He come, and a lot of times I won't let him up. Sometimes I have. And this is all off the strength of I met him one day for a few hours with Steve. Now, if anybody also knows, or if you've ever heard me, what is one thing that I typically do when I go out and I meet people and whatnot? I always pay the bill. I always pay the bill. I don't care who it is. When I was at that place where, if you guys can remember, when I was at the Hooters, when the woman was talking shit about my hat, I paid everyone's bill that was there. Every person that came there with me, I paid their bill. And the party was at least 30 people, I think. I paid the entire bill. Now, why did I pay the bill? I just like doing shit for people. It's fun for me. I enjoy it. I like doing for people. I don't think you can have a community where people aren't willing to do for each other. But that's always been my problem in life. I do for motherfuckers that have to be coerced, coaxed, or told, you should have did this. They don't just do it because they think, this is a community. And they don't just do it because they're like, well, hey, look, I would never want this person to struggle. Whatever they need, I like to show them reciprocity. That's always been my problem. You will never find, I want y'all all to think about this. Have y'all ever heard anybody say I use them? Have y'all ever heard in all the years, people have been talking a lot about me. Have you ever heard one person say I use them? Have you ever heard one person say I stole from them? Nope. Now, if you follow me or if you follow the people who hate me, you should at some point be impressed by that. There's a lot of things been said about me that you've never heard. I want y'all to listen to this space, and when I'm going to play it, and y'all tell me if y'all can hear it. And since he's too much of a bitch to show up, he's too much of a hoe to show up. Because if I was talking about anything else, he'd be here. But I'm gonna make sure every time he shows up, I'm gonna have this shit ready. I want y'all to listen to this phone call and listen to how this black woman is talking to this grown ass black man about him being on my show yesterday.
Nobody. It's not a fucking community. Not at all. Shorty from the grocery store that we went to when I was growing up.
Y'all tell me if y'all can hear that.
I'm right back in my old neighborhood. I told you they gentrified it. I came right back. Perfect. Just like a fucking cockroach. And Shorty just retired because her knees are bad. She's the same cashier that used to ring up my parents' groceries when we was growing up here. But these niggas want to be so white adjacent. They get 15 motherfucking cents in their pocket. And they want to go live next to that, as close as they can get next to that cracker. Well,
listen to how these hoes talk. These are our women.
Crack, you might get swatted. And ain't nothing going on good in them motherfucking hills.
Yes, she's so tough. She's so hard. She's got all this going on, but don't have a man to change the battery in that damn smoke detector, nor apparently can she change it herself.
And I know that Camila Moore living out to Dina.
How you clapping your hands on an audio? She is clapping her hands, ladies and gentlemen, on this is a Twitter space, is where they at.
I know she living out to Dina. And I know that fire danced all up in that motherfucker. And I hope them black, these are areas where your black caucus would live. These are your areas where your mayors and superintendents would live. These are those areas. Oh, that nigga, you in here. Nigga. Okay. Because you said it was football, because you fuck with that goddamn, what's that fucking Jamaican Bohemian nigga name? Luke Kemp. You fuck with Luke Kemp. I get it. It was football. I'm like, okay, that nigga, he fuck with Luke Campbell. They be on the football shit. When you say he don't act like that with the football shit. Nigga, Tommy Sotomayor? Oh, here, let me roll you a mic, because what the fuck do you got going on?
Now, I want y'all to imagine a woman you don't know from the internet is checking you because she saw you on my show getting along. This is the FBA niggas. This FBA. A woman is checking you. They try to do it to my man up here on the panel right now, who putting up the thumbs up. What up, bro? They try to do it to him. Try to check the man because he had a civil conversation with me. How dare you do this? Because what we're supposed to do is if I say we don't like them, then everybody ain't supposed to like them. And this is how black folks run on cliquish behavior. And that's why I said the FBA to me is a cult and a clique. Because if it wasn't, how the fuck can you constantly try and tell me who can and can't be spoken to? When last week, before there was an FBA, there was nobody we couldn't speak to. But when you try to tell me, like how they say, we shouldn't be having these conversations with whites, then why the fuck are we having this conversation on Twitter? Why are none of y'all niggas having these conversations in private at your house? Making shit up. White people shouldn't be involved in our conversations, yet you got a public space. What the fuck? Oh, come on. But listen.
Tommy Sotomayor?
And why is it all you niggas swapping down you can't pronounce my name correctly? You've been a motherfucking fan for 100 years. You done heard my name 1,000 damn times. You want people to pronounce Kamala correct. You want people to pronounce your hood rat ass child's name correct in school, or if they don't pronounce your hood rat ass child's name correctly, you calling them racist. If I don't pronounce Lil Jamarquavius' name correct, you want to call me racist. If I don't pronounce this nigga's name with 38 consonants together, nigga got 38 damn consonants and you want to tell me this nigga's name is Mike. How'd you spell Mike like that? You racist, and you won't say my son's name correct. Bitch spelled her name Erica. AIRWRECKIA. Erica. Motherfucker, I'm sorry. I went on a tangent. Let's listen to this whore.
Anti-black woman, anti-black man, anti-reparations. Tommy Sotomayor, nigga. And I didn't go into space. I didn't hear nothing. I just saw Jackson's tweet about how you had the nigga on the stage giggling and laughing, and y'all had it. I'm like, what? God damn, nigga, all my house is your friend.
That's an arguable offense? Listen to that. I didn't even listen to her. I was like, oh, dang, you over there when they listening player? West Side? You over there giggling and shit, player? West up? You on high side on a nigger? These women are just like niggas. This is this bitch. It sounds just like what's that nigga name that sang that song with everybody crying shit because that nigga was dead at the end of Fast and Furious. You know that nigga, Wiz Khalifa. The fuck? I guess she a female. Her name Wiz the Queefa.
We was talking about football in that space. We were literally talking about NFL and Marcellus Wallace. I mean, not Marcellus Wallace. And we were talking about movies and football.
This nigga is stuttering trying to explain why he was talking to me to a bitch he don't know and ain't fucking. Y'all let that sink in. He is stuttering trying to explain to a bitch he's never met and ain't fucking why he was having a conversation with me.
I actually met that nigga too, because like I hung out with this nigga because he came to the Georgia Tech game. So I got to meet him. That dude is a troll. And he told me, I got to really listen to this nigga really, because, you know, I was just sitting back, because it was like 4 of us. We went out there. This nigga treated us and everything. We hung out. He paid the bill. Because I told you I got about 5 Heinekens off this nigga. I ain't eating nothing because I was going to eat with my grandma later. I didn't end up eating with them. But I ended up going to J.R. Crickets. But this nigga bought me my Heinekens at the little restaurant we was at. But
I got about 5 Heinekens off the nigga. Listen to this. You got about 5 Heinekens off me. You know, the nigga troll. He said it. When have I told it? I want somebody to name
dude
that I was a troll.
Is describing this.
Anybody. It ain't a bitch I fuck that I.
Dude here is actually he acting like he went on a date and used him and came up. That's really weird.
I said I'm a troll.
Niggas is using niggas for beers now and free meals. That's gay work.
This nigga I met once is saying this now. Once. To a bitch just to try and explain to her why he was on my show having a good time. I got about 5 Heinekens off the nigga. That's why you can't do shit for black folks. Who talks like this? You would never hear a white person saying something like this. Matter of fact, a white person will fight you over the bill. Everybody be trying to fight the bill. It was only 2 niggas there with money. And one of them was Asian. The other was me.
It's the kicker to this nigga. He's a troll. It's what this nigga was telling me. Now them YouTube checks is ridiculous.
Right. Why wasn't he drinking an FBA drink? Why wasn't he drinking an FBA beer? What the fuck? This nigga up there, you up there straight drinking tether beers. The fuck?
So back when this nigga had his YouTube page, they kicked him off YouTube. Nigga was getting $80,000 a month.
Now, I don't be saying that I be trolling. I do say it's my goddamn job. That's what I say. I don't say I'm trolling, though. It's my job.
Trolling on YouTube. Mind you, this nigga dates black women. He talk all that shit about black women. This nigga be laid up with a black one. He has a black.
He's never said he don't date black women. But what he doesn't do is date the hoes he be talking about. Y'all ain't seen this man with no ratchet ass bitch. If he is fucking them, don't nobody know. They ain't seen in public with him.
It's even more disgusting. Oh my God.
Crazy.
It's just, it went from bad to worse.
His nationality, he's actually Panamanian. Dude, he told us that. He was like, yeah, I'm a Panamanian. I was like, hablo español. That nigga started sounding like motherfucking Speedy Gonzalez when he started speaking that Spanish. I was like, oh wow, this is really Panamanian. He's Panamanian. And he graduated from Georgia Tech with an engineering degree. That's why I met him.
This nigga needs.
Do they speak Spanish in Panama? I don't know. All I think I know in Panama is the Panama Canal. Do they speak Spanish there? I didn't know this. But yeah, wait a minute. So you hung out with this man at a Georgia Tech game. College football is over, so it was at least a couple months ago. You ain't had nothing bad to say about him until this woman asked you why you was on the panel with him? Because it seems like if you met him, you had to have been some type of fan for you to have met him. You met him, you walked away, you didn't have a bad experience, but it's like you dissing him now. That's crazy. Why didn't you diss him prior to? You would think that would have been something you did immediately, like, yeah, I met Tommy, man, this nigga ain't such and such and such and such, and he do this, and it took the gal to bring it out of you. That's a bit simpish, my guy. That is a bit simpish.
He's a skirt on. He act like he is dishing tea. Y'all, let me ask y'all, how many of y'all surprised? How many of y'all first hearing this about Georgia Tech? How many of y'all, this the first fucking time y'all have ever heard that I spoke Spanish? How many of y'all, this the first, you had no idea? Oh, Panama, I never heard of this. This is new. Well, I never heard of that. He act like he is spilling some secrets to this bitch. And he was making a lot of money on YouTube. Huh. Didn't know that. What man talks like this? After meeting a nigga for one time.
Because I went to the Miami Georgia Tech game. So yeah, he's a Panamanian.
And technically, the only thing he didn't say it that you haven't said is that you bought him Heineken's. Everything else you saying is he's saying about you. The world knows. The world knows you date black women. The world knows you talk shit about ratchet black women. The world knows you're Panamanian. The world knows that in real life, you're not as animated as you are at your job. Now, you may still cuss a bitch out. You still may be passionate about your points and all that, but you don't come off the same way as you do online. I know, because everybody used to try to tell me I was trying to be this nigga and all of that shit there. There's some similarities, I guess, but not many. But in my real life, everybody that meets me be like, I'm glad I met the real you. They tell you all the time, y'all don't know Trey. Because it's a difference. It's me as a normal human being, and then it's me at work. At work, we supposed to say shit that we believe in, but we're also supposed to say shit that make people talk about what we said. That's part of the job description. If ain't nobody talking about what you saying, you're failing at your job. If nobody's saying, oh, did you hear what such and such said? I hate that nigga. Or I love that nigga. You suck at your job. It's no two ways about it.
Engineer.
Did I ever tell y'all I had an engineering degree? No. If you're going to tell it right.
Psychology degree.
Engineering degree, sir.
Psychology.
Hold on. Well, Bennett, I guess I can.
We will be off at 10 o'clock.
Bennett, you keep putting your hand up. What would you like to say about me playing this so far?
Well, yeah, there's similarities, Gabe, but I ain't off the deep end, though. I'm not. I did look at a lot of shit that he did and saw he got in trouble for and was like, well, I can't say that. May want to, but can't say that. Nah, it ain't going to go over well. So it's like you do with a lot of things in life. You take influences from a lot of different things and you put it all together and does what works for you. Like he said, Kevin Samuels took his message and put it in a suit and was refined with it. He didn't cuss as much. I don't think we ever heard Kevin Samuels call a woman a bitch or a hoe. I don't think we ever did. I don't think I ever heard him get mad and call a woman a bitch. But was he still not saying the same thing as Tommy was saying? He just added, the only difference is he added high value man to the equation. and I don't agree with that either, because it's some regular niggas out here that can get females to do anything for them. They don't have to be high value at all. They ain't got to have no money. We see this shit all day, every day. That's why I was like, yeah, money helps, but most men don't have a lot of money. So you got to explain how these average niggas got all these baby mamas and shit and still fucking hoes. Explain it. There ain't no Pablo Escobar and shit if they selling dope and all of that. It ain't too many big meaches out here. It's just normal people, and they just got that it factor that women love them. Make sure y'all got y'all your notifications set for Truth Hurts After Dark link. That's where we going to at 10 o'clock. Gabe, if you don't mind, could you share Truth's link for her live that's going at 10? I see you in here. I don't know who else is in there. I saw you last.
Go ahead, Bennett. Bennett, am I doing something wrong? Bennett, you should be able to speak.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
I can now.
Okay, I don't know what was going on. Sorry about that. Yeah, man, it's kind of sad, man. Like, not too long ago, every black person, the only thing we had differences on was Democrat and Republican. Now you got to be an FBA. If you're not FBA, cool. If you don't support us, you're a tether and all this other stuff. And
yeah, Black Panthers never got
I know this
FBA.
road. You know what I mean? It doesn't lead to nothing good, because living in Miami.
Good morning, everybody coming in.
Haitians just for being Haitian in Miami is totally sad, and for people just to have an issue with you just for voicing your opinion. You're not even talking about the regular black woman that went to college or anything. You talking about that foot dragging, ratchet flea market shopping. I got 7 kids, Section 8 food stamps, overweight, high cholesterol woman is who you talking about. So I mean, for them not to be able to tell the difference, it shows you how dangerous it is. It's going to start getting dangerous for people like me, you, and people who we're just voicing our opinion. You know, it's just going to be a matter of time. Trust me, because I've been down this road. So,
well, hold on. I want to let them hear the rest of what was said, and then I'll let you guys jump in afterwards. I saw you kept putting your hand up, so I thought it was.
If you're watching on Pettigoat, click on that link that I just dropped in the chat. Set your notifications. That's where we're going to be at 10 o'clock after I end this live.
It was important. Anybody that's putting their hands up, is something important you want to jump in on that you let me know. If it's something important that you want to jump on. Other than that, let me let y'all hear this, and then y'all jump in. So if you put your hands up, it's because there's something important about that you want to jump in. Go ahead and mute yourself back, Bennett. But if it's something important, I'll let y'all jump in. But other than that, let me let y'all hear this, and then we'll go from there.
Georgia Tech. That's who that guy really is. Very key. It's nice to. I was doing my reconnaissance, but he cool people in real life. Like
he was doing reconnaissance on me. Do y'all see how hard it is to be a human being out here when people will talk about you like this? You can't even meet a nigga and say, what's up? You can't even meet a nigga and have a drink because he going to go and tell some hoe. This is how you get set up. This is how you get killed. This is why when y'all say y'all favorite actor or celebrity or whatever the fuck won't talk to you or they act aloof, how could you? I'm just a nigga on YouTube and got a motherfucker saying this. This what he was doing? He was doing reconnaissance on me. How was he doing it when he didn't even know I was there? But I guess, once he met me, he's like, oh, I'm going to check this nigga out. For what? Who are you going to take this information to? The FBAs? So now you're an FBA agent? Is that what he is? He's the FBA agent, and he was there having me pay for his Heinekens so he could go back and tell who. You see,
yeah, that was real.
And I'm sitting there being stupid because I'm a nigga. I'm a nigga from a small town here.
What are Heineken? $6 at a restaurant. So you got $30. You got a $30. Then you said you didn't even eat. Then you went on the outing acting like a female. Man, I ain't got no money, so I ain't gonna buy nothing to eat. I'm just gonna drink a couple beers. That's what this man did. This is crazy work.
In Atlanta.
I have never met a person I don't like. He got shit on his Twitter.
Anybody else from Georgia? Y'all tell them how we are. We don't meet nobody we don't like. We don't try. We don't go out of our way to fuck people. We nice with everybody, but we'll lay your ass down if you play wrong. But we just nice to people. We ain't never met a nigga we don't like. We could go to a place where we don't know nobody. In about 20 minutes, we'll be talking to everybody. It's just a thing.
Yep.
I was like, because I told him, I said, you don't act.
I don't want to mute you. I'm just gonna let me jump.
Oh, my bad.
Let me.
Listen, apologizing.
I used to make fun of my uncle and be like, bro, you just talk to anybody and now I'm that nigga. I don't be trying to though, but I'm mean, but I'm not. So a lot of times I walk away, but if somebody really trying to talk, I would sit there and engage with that person. You know what the strangest thing people want to talk to me about is God. And I'm an atheist and I just be sitting there listening and like shaking my head. I never want to say, but I don't believe in God or I don't question him or nothing. I just let them talk and get it off their chest.
To me, it went from bad to worse. The fact that this motherfucker was making $80,000 a month to troll Black Americans and specifically Black American women is utterly fucking disgusting.
Y'all hear how this woman is talking to this man? It done went from bad to worse, cuz. How player done sit up there and, done reciprocity ism on, what I'm saying? He bought them isms. He done came up here and, he made $80,000 talking to bad air people. He's a mork. That nigga's a buster, cuz. This y'all women talking like this.
It's utterly fucking disgusting. He does not like Black men. He does not like Black women. He do not want us to get our reparations. He has no.
What person in the world do you know that likes all Black men or Black women? Because if you're going to use that logic, it's a lot of niggas in jail that don't like Black men or women because they've killed a Black man or woman. And when I say niggas, it's gender neutral. Because it's females in jail for killing Black females. It's females in jail for killing Black males, vice versa. One could argue that rappers who are in beefs with each other don't like Black people because they're beefing with another Black person. One could say you don't like Black people because you feel like he don't like Black people, so you don't like him, and now you laugh talking shit about him. How does that make you like Black people? He's still Black, no matter if you like him or not. If the argument is we got to love all Black people, you got to accept him too, unless the rules change that you got to love all Black people except for the ones that you don't like or the ones that you don't agree with, because that's what you're doing. And that's why I say all the time, women are stupid.
No respect for the Black American experience.
He does not like Black men. He does not like Black women. He don't want us to get our reparations.
Oh, to Mimi, I'm just seeing your comment. Well, God already know he wasting his time. God knew what I was going to be when he made me. He knew at a certain age that I wasn't going to believe in him no more, and that was just it. So I don't know why he keeps sending shit, because it's not gonna happen. I'm going to die not believing in a God. That's my reality. Yeah, I think going through the experience of being told my child wasn't going to be born to my child being here and all of that, and I'm not going back to, I didn't go back to God then. When I found out when she got here, when she had her, when she flatlined and she had to go through 3 pacemakers and all of that shit, I didn't go back then. So I don't see myself going back now.
You doing all that talking about me, ma'am, and yet what you just told people, and it's the nigga mentality. Black folks, what do y'all complain about white folks doing?
Yes, I did. I've always said women are stupid. I have. That's why y'all can't run countries and shit. They act like this is something new that I've said, E. Brooks. Women are. They smart, but they stupid. They brilliant idiots. Like y'all school, y'all book smart and stuff, but logically, nah. Logic don't make sense to y'all. It's like algebra or geometry or trigonometry, algebra 4, advanced calculus. whichever math that you want to put in it may be hard.
You said white people judge you, never get to know you, and judge.
It's my job, man. But now y'all are slow.
Judge you off what they saw, what they heard. They convict you without evidence. Said no one should talk to me, but she's able to tell you about me. Please keep yourselves muted. Unless there's something you need to say, please keep yourselves muted. This woman said, do not talk to me. Telling niggas, don't talk to me. But she gonna tell you all you need to know about me. How does that make sense? Yeah, they all need to know about you. You ain't shit. He ain't shit. Take my word for it. Ain't that what they say whites do? To take my word for it? Y'all don't have to get to know if this black. We ain't gotta have no evidence on this black person.
I'm confused because I got my shit set up to Twitter, but I never know where the video goes. I don't know where the video goes. Like if I go live on StreamYards, I can set it up to Twitter and it'll stream. But once the stream is over, I have no idea where it goes. It just disappeared. Y'all seen my shit? I had at least 4 years worth of tweets and content on there. And when I went there the other day, it's like everything was wiped off. It's my account because the name and shit was up there, but everything was wiped off. It's the darndest thing. And it looked like my handle went back to a default setting too. You know what? Maybe that's what I need to do. Maybe I need to, I don't know, because it does the same thing on my other devices. I think they just deleted everything.
My word for it. He don't like black men. He don't like black women. He don't want us to get our reparations. And y'all do have to understand, this was after this nigga said he was able to get close enough to do reconnaissance on me. He was a stranger to me, but he was black. And he was able to get that close to me, even though I don't like black men or black women, and I don't want them to get their reparations. Seems like I gave him some reparations when I bought him them Heinekens. I gave him more reparations than them white folks did. It wasn't no white folks buying him no Heinekens. This is a nigga for you. There wasn't a damn white person buying his ass no Heineken.
Yeah,
the nigga was that didn't know him.
Yeah, this is some straight bullshit because I'm looking at my Twitter and it says join November 2023. Now I know for a fact that the manager that I had at the time created this shit in 2020, 2021. So yeah, something happened to the account. I don't know. But all the shit that I had on there is gone. It's a blank slate.
But you can tell I'm a horrible guy. I buy straight up strangers beers and pay for their food. That's how bad of a person I am. You can tell how much I hate niggers. I hate niggers so much that they can walk up beside me and do reconnaissance on me.
Experience. Fuck, his name should be Troll. Like and the fact that he's dating, what kind of black women? Is he dating black Panamanian women? Is he dating black Peruvian
Why
women?
does it matter?
Like American women, that's even further more disgusting.
Why does it matter if he's dating black women? Y'all saying he don't date, well, you said he don't, but the dude nigga came up there and told you he does. But why does it matter what type of black women if they're black women? But I can guarantee they're not the black women he talk about. But y'all see how y'all be killing y'all own argument though? He hate black people. He don't like black people. But what kind of black women are he dating? Are they Panamanian? Doesn't matter what race or what ethnicity they are, they would still be black though, right?
What kind of black women am I dating? Is he dating black American women? These bitches have never said these words before in their life. FBA is a fucking cult of niggas that ain't got shit going on. She can't find a nigga to go and change her battery, but she trying to tell a nigga who he can talk to online. Y'all let this shit sink in. She can't get a nigga to buy her a 9-volt battery with one of them cats on it, the cheap one. You know the cat, that black ass cat on there on the front with that long ass torso. She couldn't get one of them. But she is telling this nigga How he wrong for having a conversation with a nigga that bought him Heineken's? She ain't bought you no Heineken's, bitch, nigga. I know you're watching, trying to come up in here all with the what do you call it? Incognito. I ain't stupid. Every other motherfucker show your ass in here. We was just talking in my DMs. Your ass ain't here now. You ain't got shit to say. I didn't say that. Is what he said in my DMs. I didn't say what you because I tweeted it out to Steve. I didn't say that. I said, sir, I'm playing it now. If you say you didn't say it, then argue with your motherfucking self. Argue with your own voice. Tell me this was AI. You know, Allen Iverson or Andre Iguodala. Either one of them.
That's disgusting. I almost threw up on my phone. Like,
it's disgusting to her. She almost threw up on herself if I'm dating FBA women. I hope somebody come and drop a bomb on all you FBA niggas. Y'all are idiots. I hope there's a Holocaust.
Tell me this will get you in trouble. See, this here will get you in trouble. Yeah, you had to just let it. You have to think it, but not say it. Hold on, y'all. Hold on.
They round FBA up and shoot them one by one. I hope this happens. I hope they go around putting a Star David on you niggas. Not a Star David. Y'all need a new one. Y'all need a Star Super Mario Brothers that he hit when he need to get his power up. I hope they put that motherfucker on front of y'all and they just come and punch you in the chest right on the star, and your black ass got to run from him going FBA, FBA, let's round them up. Let's go and get us some FBAs, FBAs. Let's round them up. FBA, let's go and get us some FBAs. Let's go get some of these niggas that's talking about their foundational blacks. Let's go get some of these niggas that be claiming they foundation no black niggas. Let's go get us some FBAs. Let's go lock them niggas up. That's all they do. How they get you niggas? Y'all niggas are stupid. Oh, is he dating an FBA? What does that even mean? It's making me sick if he was fucking an FBA. Most FBAs are whores. Let me get this straight, you bitch. With your bad built bitch. Y'all seen that picture of this hoe? This bitch is shaped horribly. She looked like Link gonna come and pick her up. She looked like the Triforce. How your ass? I thought black women had great shapes. I thought FBAs got these beautiful shapes. Why do you look like a Triforce? You had the nerve to put that picture up, and Tyreek found the picture of your triangle shape ass. That ain't no FBA shape. You look like a musky tether there. Fuck around. I'm gonna call up Ronald Isley to sing to this bitch. This musky tether. La da 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 da. This musky tether. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Musky ass tether. You got some nerve. But this bitch is mad and talking about who I date. Black women are easy to fuck, lady. All you gotta do is have some money. I've had years of it. And you don't even need much. You don't need much. The Neville brothers sung a song about that with this white bitch. You don't need much to get one to fuck you. And that should be all you need to know. Stop laughing at me, sexy girl, because you don't need much to get one of them to fuck you. And that should be all you need to know. Shout out to Aaron Neville. You don't need much. You can't tell me nothing about no FBA. When you see me fuck these whores, I got babies by them, nigga. Get mad at them. Oh, I can't believe an FBA. Oh, FBA fuck anybody. What nigga has ever said FBA pussy was hard to get? Go ahead, tell me the story about difficult FBA pussy to get. You got to remember, FBA pussy, the white man used to fuck the shit out of.
I have said this before. I'm gonna say it again. These pro-black spiritual women who on their journey and got the dreads and the singing bowls and burn the incense nowadays, the easiest ones to fuck because they are reformed hoes. Some of them are reforming. They ain't all the way changed, but they reform hoes. They like dick. They do.
Of it, popping out all kind of Steph Currys and Klay Thompson. Tell me I'm lying. He had no problem laying up with that bitch and having you raise the kid. Y'all niggas ain't shit, FBA. Trying to be close to the white man as you can.
Oh, FBA, Tanya, I'm just looking at the chat. Y'all know I'm be looking at the chat. FBA stands for Foundational Black Americans. They have come in and said like they have narrowed down who should get reparations and who was here first and all of that. I don't, if I'm not mistaken, I don't think Foundational Black Americans contain one Native American. I think it's just all descendants of slaves, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, they're fairly new. They less than 10 years old, so that's why a lot of people don't know about them. I think they came out shortly after Hidden Colors 3.
Let's be racist like the white man. Let's get as close to him as we can. Sing it with him. Let's be racist like the white man. Hope we can get close to him as we can. That's what y'all niggas are doing. Anything the fucking white man say, y'all repeating it. FBA. The hell? Somebody at my front door. Who the fuck this is? Let me let y'all hear this while I go check my front door, see who the fuck this is.
Church lady, you don't reparations for what? Were you whipped? Were you in slavery, ma'am? If your black ass wasn't born in slavery, if you didn't have to go through Jim Crow and segregation, what do you need reparations for? You already got DEI, you got affirmative action, you got all the other wealth programs they offer. What do you need reparations for? To see, when the reparations come in, most of our family members that actually went through that terrible time and suffering, they're dead. So you want money off your ancestors' pain, even though you can't prove how much pain they went through? A lot of us are not descendants of slaves, even though we're told that we are. So a lot of us are around here thinking that, yeah, my folks were slaves, and it's not true. Just because you're black, they automatically tell you, yeah, your folks were slaves. My folks have a history in England. They wasn't slaves at all. But whatever.
We are in a war with people, and there are people out here who
stop listening to these whores. These whores gonna get y'all beat up and killed. We are in a war with people. No, bitch, you are in a war with cholesterol. Have you seen your shape? You are not in a war.
And you know you can leave and go to another country and they'll give you some money. You don't have to be in America and be black. You can go anywhere else and be black, and some of these countries will pay you for being black and moving. But no, the color doesn't matter. They just want people to come over and move. But yeah, you don't got to stay here. If it's so, that's the thing I don't understand. That us black people say, if it's so bad, why not leave? Because we see immigrants come over here all day, every day, fleeing their country because it's so bad. They feel like they're going to die if they stay in their country. They feel like there's no opportunity in their country. So they leave everything. They come over here with nothing in their pockets, just a sombrero and some sandals and a poncho. Walk through waters, oceans, and rivers and shit to get here. Damn near die, and they do it because they feel like this is a better option. So if niggas feel like it's so bad over here in America, why don't they leave and go somewhere else? I don't know exactly how many countries there are in the world, but there's a shit ton of them that you could go to that's not America, if it's so bad.
War with anybody but carbohydrates. You bad built bitch. We're in a war with who? And any of these words that they use. If you're in a war, why the fuck you online in space talking about it? Imagine that. Let me ask y'all something. There's a war going on right now. No man is safe from. It don't care if you're 3 feet or 8'1". You get 8 from the. I'm sorry, never mind. That's Cameron. There's a war going on right now, and it's the Ukraine and Russia. Let me ask y'all something. Have y'all been able to see the space about it? Have y'all been able to go in there and hear the space? Was Zelensky in there talking? You ever been able to go and say, yeah, hear this nigga talking about strategy? Hey, yeah, President Zelensky holding a space tonight. Let's go in there and listen. Vladimir Putin's going to have one right after that. I'm going to jump in there and we'll listen. Stupid ass whores.
Are profiting off of our oppression. They are playing in our faces. They are playing with our mental. They are part of the machine to cause us to have hypertension and diabetes.
Mimi, it's up to you to choose which country you want to go to. America is a shithole for being black. You made it sound like being black in America is a fucked up thing. So you can choose any country to go to. You're still going to be black. But if it's fucked up in your home country, where else do you think you're going to go and be treated better? Because the first strike that you're going to have against you when you go to any country is you're an American. That's the first strike. They don't give a fuck what color you are. They're going to be like, oh, you're American. And they're going to automatically prejudge you.
This bitch said, first off, any black bitch that say
There's
playing in our
several
face, she should
countries you could
immediately be
go to.
slapped.
You can go to Paris.
I'm so sick of these whores repeating each other.
You
They
can go
are
to
playing
London.
in our
You
faces.
can go to somewhere in Africa.
They
You
are
can go somewhere
trying to
in
get us to
Asia. You
have
can go
high
somewhere in
blood
North
pressure
America,
and
Canada.
diabetes.
You can go to
No,
South
bitch,
America,
them hog mogs that
Mexico,
you're in
Panama,
are
any
doing
of them
that.
places.
I did not do that. I don't have a show where I'm
go to
forcing
Russia.
your
You
ass to
go
eat
anywhere
ham
you want
hocks.
to.
I don't
It's a lot
remember
of
that show,
countries.
ma'am.
You can go over there where silly.
I don't remember that show, bitch, where a motherfucker
the
got through
Netherlands,
listening to my show
in
and got fat.
Holland.
Bitches been getting their foot cut off since the 70s. I don't remember having a show then. I can't believe this. How these whores did the black women are the stupidest motherfuckers on earth. Thank God that you have a chance to fuck with somebody else and you can still make black babies by fucking a white bitch or Asian bitch. Shouts out to the coach of the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. His mama Asian, this nigga's black. His wife is white and their kids is black. Gotta love it. I don't know how y'all made.
The Notre Dame coach is black and Korean, and he makes sure everybody knows that his mama was Korean, so he claims both sides. I ain't mad at him for that. But he's not black. He's black and Korean. He's biracial.
These rules up, but niggas need to take advantage of it. Take advantage of it, niggas. Whoever you fuck, the seed is black. The seed is black. The bitch is white. As long as the hair good, they will be all right. I'm fucking up everybody's song today.
And oh my God. And like all the ones that are on Twitter, especially the new ones on Twitter, I like fuck. Okay. In the movement, you always want to know when someone's weakness is. So they claim that in the civil rights movement, they knew that Martin Luther King had a weakness for white bitches. So they kept sending white bitches around him. Okay. If your thing is motherfucking gambling, they'll always present opportunities for gambling. Ma'am, you cannot lose your grip on the motherfucking war over fucking football, nigga. All the niggas
These are the black beautiful queens. Niggas motherfucking. Some motherfucking war.
So
nigga.
she's saying the government. So she's saying, according to her, the government or somebody sent these white women to Martin. They couldn't have just been attracted to him on their own. It had to be they were sent by somebody, because white women don't lust after black men. They don't find them attractive and all of that stuff. They don't. So it took it being set up for it to happen. All right then.
You thought, nigga. When a motherfucking VHS canister, nigga. This FBA's been good to me, but I don't know how long it's gonna be. Yeah. You know I am a foundational black American. Say what? Who is this? Who is this bitch? Just a cussing. This motherfucking VHS canister, nigga. Thought you thought, nigga.
he's from Panama. He shouldn't even be talking about football. Fuck that.
What? This bitch said I'm from Panama. I shouldn't even be talking about football. What? What the fuck? Black bitches are stupid. Black bitches are stupid. She said, I am from Panama. I am not allowed to talk about football. What the fuck? So by her own logic, then, I'm educated. You shouldn't be allowed to talk about me, bitch. You're uneducated. I'm a man. You're a woman. You shouldn't be allowed to talk about me. There's several reasons why you should not be allowed to talk about me, bitch, and yet here you are. How is it that and I want y'all to understand, they want to be able to control all narratives with no power to do so. Y'all don't see this? They have no power. The only way that anything gets done from black women is if someone acquiesces. They don't have the power to do shit other than abort a kid, and that's why they were arguing for that, because the state still had to give them the right to do it. What can these bitches do on their own? Nothing. That's why they always trying to get men to kill other men. we should stop them from being able to talk. What do you mean stop me from being able to have a discussion?
No
it doesn't even make
commercials.
sense that you would
Shout out to
you
them.
guys would argue for this. I can't talk about football because I'm from Panama. Who's making up FBA rules? Y'all motherfuckers wake up every day to make up new rules. Y'all need a segment on Bill Maher's show. Because every time I hear black folks, it's new fucking rules. New rules that no one had ever heard before. If you're not from the United States, you can't talk about football. Really? Why in the fuck were they just playing it over in London? Why in the fuck did they just play it in Mexico City?
Heinekens, he bought you. This nigga trolls black Americans for a living. He calls the black woman.
Drug dealers sell drugs to black Americans for a living. The fuck?
Hood rats and bitches and
yes, I do that.
Gutter gats and welfare whores and oh my God.
Wait a minute, ma'am. You just told these people a lie. I have never called black women what you just said. I've never even heard of gutter gats. What the fuck is a gutter gat? Have I ever called a black woman a gutter gat? Let's hear this again.
Joe grip on the motherfucking war over fucking football, nigga. All the niggas he's from Panama. He shouldn't even be talking about football. Fuck the Heinekens, he bought you. This nigga trolls black Americans.
Fuck the Heinekens, he bought you is what this woman said.
For a living. He calls the black woman hood rats.
True.
And bitches.
True.
And gutter gats and welfare whores and oh my God, he's like the worst of the fucking worst when it comes.
I am the worst of the worst. I've never called him those words you just said. You FBA line bitch. I know what FBA stand for. Fat bitches aggravating. Fat bitches agitating.
To just trying his hardest to stress us the fuck out and cause dis-ease.
I'm trying to stress these fat hoes out. Not their LDL levels. I'm doing it. You would have to actually come to watch me in order to be stressed out by me.
Like, and you're friends with all these niggas over football, man. Like, God damn.
Hey, y'all. I'm not friends with this. I only met that nigga.
Listen to him. He is explaining himself to this fat ass bitch. And y'all are friends with this nigger over some football. Imagine a bitch being able to check you over who you're friends with. Y'all imagine this shit. A bitch is checking you and you've never met her over she heard you in a space talking about football with someone she doesn't like.
I can't be your friend if I met you one time in real life. I'm cordial. I had interactions with like Luke, Luke done pissed all us off. Luke talking shit about the fan base now. Like that Kane space, our Hurricanes, we in disarray right now. Luke is not, because everybody, we've been, ever since Luke been doing he was the coolest nigga in the world until this election cycle. And then like everybody just been like, nigga, you was tripping. You want to come back in the fold after you've been carrying water for Kamala Harris. Like we just, not to say that most of them niggas do vote Democrat in the Kane space, but it's just like, bro, you was wilding. Like we was talking about, nigga, we was on a historic run on the football team and you just been carrying water for this whole. Then you come back in the fold talking shit about the fans and and talking good shit about coaches who we fired. Shit just wild, bro. I guess I just live in different dimensions. We be in different dimensions. Like I compartmentalize people, but none of these niggas are I can't call them my friend. I don't have this nigga phone number. He's not my friend. Like he's just somebody he's an associate. I can and I use people. I'm definitely a user of people. I admit that. Because I do reconnaissance. I want to hear what the fuck you got to say. I use people. It's networking.
I use people. So what the fuck has he used me for? You just still told this woman you don't know my number. You used me. Y'all, this is niggas. What did you use me for? Them Heinekens? I offered to pay him, sir, and this was at the end when the ticket came because the woman had split asked, how do you want to split the tickets up? And I said, oh, just give it to me. I never told you niggas I was going to buy the shit. I do it the same way to everybody. Anybody that's ever met me knows that's what I do. At the end, when the ticket comes, they ask you, want me to split it up 97 different ways? Because you know that's what's going to happen when it's 5 niggas. Anybody's ever been out with 5 niggas, and it's going to be 97 different damn tickets the lady going to have to bring back. I only licked the shrimp, so I mean, I don't know. I mean, maybe I probably shouldn't get charged for the full shrimp. I just licked one of the shrimp. Let's go and put, you can put some of the sauce on mine. That's about it. That's a nigga party. For all you white people who've never been out with no niggas, that's what'll happen. If niggas ain't trying to run out on the bill, if they're actually trying to pay the bill, it's going to be a whole damn rock, paper, scissors over who the fuck ate how many damn fries. This nigga said he was trying to use me. And again, just like hoe ass niggas, who would openly tell somebody they are a user? Because y'all, you know me, I'm a user. You're a shitty user then if you don't set it out in public, dummy. That'd be like a bitch in a space talking about, you know me, I got AIDS. I'm trying to give it to as many niggas as I can. You kind of hurt your clientele. But if you notice, black folks do that. Black folks hurt whatever they're trying to do, they hurt it. Blacks will openly make it to where you don't want their shit. Like that dude when I was doing my movie. Y'all remember that nigga when I was doing my movie? He told them people, what I was trying to do was get close to the nigga. I was going to fuck up his movie and take his money. Y'all remember that dude? Yeah, man, I was trying to get close enough to him to take his money and fuck up his movie. Niggas. But apparently we supposed to be afraid of the white man, though. The white man's the problem. Right, niggas film themselves doing crimes. Share the video online, take their mask off while doing the crime, shout out their neighborhood and their block in the middle of a rape. Y'all act like and in that part, I'm not even joking. There was some niggas that was raping this woman and they filmed themselves raping this woman.
Not to say I think is he a piece of shit? And I be telling him about that. Don't get it fucked up. I definitely be like, bro, you just be trolling black. Like, why you do this? Like, we come to an understanding, bro. Because I asked him about that in person. I was like, bro, why you be doing this? And the nigga was like, I can't fight or nothing. Somebody run up on me. Like, I got to know a lot about him. Because I remember.
Who believe I said that? Who believe he asked me? I got to know the nigga. You got to know me.
And again, he got to know him. Whenever this was, he had nothing to say. Again, Tommy couldn't have been a bad guy. He met him and he was still popping up in his shows. In fact, he was on his show so recently that the woman who is talking about Tommy is saying, what the fuck wrong with you that you was on his shit? So he couldn't have thought Tommy was a bad guy because even after he met up with him and he used him for the Heinekens, he still was popping up on his platform speaking about football and other shit. But because this woman asked him what he was doing over there, he didn't flipped on the nigga.
As we were sitting there drinking and talking about Miami and Georgia Tech, you got to know me. And I told you I can't fight or nothing, so I troll. Who believe I said this? Who believe I sat down with a nigga I do not know and somehow he asked me, why do you do what you do? And I said, well, I can't fight or nothing. So,
and again, he told you all this in person. And that didn't deter you from being a fan. You still was coming to his platforms and getting up and speaking. But now it's a problem because, and again, why didn't you say this a long time ago? Why did it take this woman to ask you what you were doing over there for you to have all of this bad stuff to say now? Can't win for losing, man. Can't win for losing.
Why troll?
He ain't said Tommy did nothing bad to him, disrespected him or nothing, but look at what he's doing. So a person that met you and showed you nothing but a good time, this is what you got to say. And all of the stuff that you're saying that you saw and all of that, you knew this, like you knew the nigga was Panamanian before you met up with him. You knew his history. You knew he date black women. You know all that shit. And you still said, cool, I'm going to meet with you. Let's meet up. And I'm pretty sure you reached out to him because I don't think he knew you from a can of paint.
Listen to him.
How you do this? Like, we come to an understanding, bro. When because I asked him about that in person. I was like, bro, why you be doing this? And the nigga was like, I can't fight him. If somebody run up on me. Like, I got to know a lot about him because I remember Tariq Nasheed slapped that nigga in the face. Remember that? Like, this was like 10.
So did he tell you about the extensive gun collection he got? Because did he tell you about that? Well, I can't fight, so I troll. He didn't say, well, I can't fight, so that's why I got all these guns. That would have been the answer I said. I can't fight, so that's why I got all these goddamn pistols. That's why I stay strapped in the home city. That's what I would have said, but I troll people. You do realize trolling people makes people want to whoop your ass more, especially if they run into you because all you do is troll and talk shit. That's not a person that couldn't fight. They typically wouldn't troll. I mean, they would, but then we know what happens to those people.
Years ago.
How many of y'all remember when Tariq Nasheed slapped me in the face? Like 10 years ago. This is that one that be in the comments, and when I'm doing the show, name that nigga. Won't come back in here now. You won't bring your bitch ass in here now. Now you afraid to bring your bitch ass in here. All that damn talking, and you can look, and let me tell y'all something. The reason why I let the nigga hang, well, one was because he was with Steve, but I really felt bad for the nigga. He's a runt. You can go look at his page. He's a fucking runt. You can tell, don't nobody know him. Don't nobody hang with him. He ain't shit. Kinetic Energy said, weak slap. Kinetic Energy. No, I've never been slapped by Tariq. I've never been touched by Tariq. Tariq has never put his hands on me.
We saw the footage. But here's the thing about that nigga. The one that's up there saying, well, he got slapped by Tariq. Well, sir, if that's the case, he got slapped by Tariq when you was in his comment section. And when y'all linked up to hang out, he had been slapped by him. When y'all went to the football game, according to you, he had been slapped by Tariq. That was cool. Y'all went out to eat, where you ain't eat none because you was going to eat with your grandma and them. He was that same nigga. When he bought you them Heinekens, he was the same nigga that had been slapped by Tariq Nasheed. So I guess it was cool, him being slapped by Tariq Nasheed, even though it didn't happen, as long as you were benefiting from the situation. Now there's somebody asking you, why you, and I'm just saying, motherfucker said, why are you over there with him? The simple answer would have been, bitch, because I'm grown. I said, they talk a lot of shit about women, but these men ain't shit neither. Look at them. But the one thing I will say, we're like us men, we know how men are, we know how slimy they can get and all that. But one thing we don't ever say is, I don't hang with no niggas. All women say, I don't hang with no niggas. Well, y'all say y'all don't hang with females. It's really strange. Y'all don't hang with females, y'all just hang with niggas. You never hear niggas say, I don't hang with niggas. It's just something you won't hear say because we don't judge everybody the same.
Time Tariq touched me was when he shook my hand for that when we was at my mansion. You just made this shit up. You done made this whole conversation up. You can look at him and tell he a fucking lame. He a square. No one knows him.
Tommy, he's that nickel.
Then he repeated it. Tariq slapped that nigga.
You be doing this. And the nigga was like, I can't fight him after somebody run up on me. Like, I got to know a lot about him because I remember Tariq Nasheed slapped that nigga in the face. Remember that? Like, this was like 10 years ago. Tariq slapped that nigga over something. They got into it too. They had a little spat. So, yeah, I asked him about that. He was just like, well, you know, it's basically about getting them views on YouTube. They just do what they got to do to get that nigga 80.
Gabe, you know, you my white friend that's not white.
asked him about Tariq Nasheed slapping him in the face. And he said, basically, it's about getting them views, nigga. What?
So somebody got slapped to get views? Well, damn. Again, I'm not participating in no play. I will do some plays. I will participate in some plays. But if I'm the only one that's going to look bad in the play, fuck that. Like, we have to equally be embarrassed or no deal.
So he remembered that Tariq had slapped me in the face. He asked me about that. And I said, basically, it's about getting them views, nigga. Really? Really? That's what I said? To getting slapped in the face? It's about getting them views? Where the fuck was I filming it? There should be a huge video of Tariq slapping me in the face, and I don't remember getting a dime off of it or getting any views. And I told you it's basically about getting them views, nigga. So I coaxed Tariq into slapping me in the face. Did we play this off? Was it a skit? I'm confused. Shouts out to my man Brian Redmond in the building, the relationship rehab.
$1,000 check. That's what he's doing. He was getting 80 bands a month off YouTube. That's really what it is. It boils down to the bag. That's what these people do. I'm sorry for ranting, but yeah, that's what they do.
You sound like you was upset this nigga was making $80,000 a month. I'm just saying, if I'm making $80,000 a month, I ain't gonna change up my formula either. Clearly, my formula works. But if we going off your logic, you didn't know this prior to you meeting him. You really think Denzel was the character that he played on Training Day? That's what you're saying. You really think Denzel is the equalizer? Or you had to actually meet Denzel for he to be like, no, bro, it's my job. I'm a goddamn actor. I'm playing a character. You needed to talk to Denzel to actually know that.
But you notice, I don't.
No, I'm not. You're not ranting. I'm listening to you.
Yeah, when I come into his face, I don't chime in about none of his that trolling black woman shit. I don't be with that shit. Like I'm not participating. I don't fuck with that. We was talking about sports today. Like I can meet people where they at. So that's how you do reconnaissance. I just meet niggas where they at. I don't know this nigga personally like that. Like he cool. I met him. We hung out one time, but and I didn't hang out with him directly. I was hanging out with somebody else who knew him. So that's just what it was. It wasn't like that's my buddy type shit.
I didn't hang out with him directly. I was hanging out with him through somebody else. This is why a lot of y'all niggas don't get invited anywhere when your friend goes somewhere. This is why your friend always tell you, oh, I didn't know you wanted to go. Because they know you will fuck up their business. You just told this woman, which is the truth, you were not there on my behest. You came there to dick ride. Now, I told y'all a long time ago, this is not a mode of transportation. You came there to dick ride. You came there to meet Steve. And Steve let you meet him through a nigga that he knew. And then your eyes got big when you saw me. And you was a fucking fan. It amazed you that black woman and her daughter knew me. That shit was impressive, wasn't it? It was that black woman that was sitting out front of the gates when we left out in the front. She heard Steve talking and she was like, I know your voice. She said, excuse me, are you? And he was like, yeah. She said, I watch you on Undisputed with Jason Whitlock. Can me and my daughter take a picture?
Steve Kim, the Chinese guy. Okay. So Terma hanging out with the Chinese guy from Jason Whitlock channel, which is funny because Jason and Tommy hate each other. And Steve Kim is his co-host. That's cool though. They kicking it, but it's weird. I bet Jason looking at Steve all types of ways. So that's what, okay. So they went, and I think I want to say that I was about to be racist. He reminded me of the Chinese guy from Mad TV. I don't know if it's the same person, but they look alike. But all Asians look alike. So there's that.
With you, I listen to you all the time. And so Steve was like, yeah, you can give it to one of the people. And I said, I'll hold the phone. She said, your voice sounds familiar. She said, no. She told her daughter, you don't know who that is? She said, no. His name is Tommy. You like that, didn't you, nigga? You was impressed. You saw me getting in that orange C8. You saw that shit. You saw them hoes.
Yeah, I seen the Corvette too. I had caught your live and you had the top up. Look at Tommy, the flip Corvette. They talking about he broke. Last said he did flip Corvette on these people. I seen it. You did a short live. Seen it.
Wanted to get in the car. You saw it. You was impressed. What, you little nigga?
So you got the Cadillac car, the Cadillac truck, and the Corvette? Cut up then, black man. Cut up.
But yeah,
he was doing reconnaissance.
Like be pushing.
How you doing reconnaissance on a nigga that you don't know? So this clarified it more. Tommy didn't even fucking know you. You was linking up with another nigga named Steve Kim. And Steve just so happened to have invited Tommy and all y'all linked up that way, but you was just on his show prior to that. He ain't know you was coming. Wow. You ain't got nothing to say about Steve?
I'm back. I'd be like, bro, you calling some black women ugly. They not ugly, but this nigga, he's a troll. This nigga takes black women.
How many of y'all remember him, me having a show and he was pushing back? Because remember what he just told that woman? Whenever he's talking bad about black women, I don't jump on those shows. So when did he push back? You know, I'd be pushing back on him because he be calling some black women ugly. You know, I'd be like, you calling some black women ugly? So if I date black women, some black women can't be ugly? Niggas say the stupidest things. That need to be a show. Fuck what kids say. Niggas say the darndest things. How can you sit here and lie this much? How can you lie this much? Because a woman questioned you over she saw you in my space. I told y'all remember when I was on the Twin show, I said a lot of these niggas would rather say they was watching gay porn than say they was listening to me. Is that not proof? A lot of these niggas would rather say they was listening to gay porn than they was listening to me. This man that made up whole lies to try and describe why he was the only reason I was listening to him was to a bitch he don't know. A bitch he don't know got him to lie like this.
He's like these bitches on here who be liberals and they be like, I'm Black Lives Matter and I hate white people.
So he was in his shows. You hit panels talking about football, but the only reason you was there was what? You could have just left. You didn't have to meet the man at all. In fact, if you felt so strongly about him and the things that you said, me personally, if I popped up and I seen Tommy and I had beef with him and we was all hanging out, I would be trying to get some questions answered. Fuck them bills. I'm cutting my live on and I'm asking him some questions. The shit that you saying now, you should have cut your phone on, whether you went live or you just recorded it on your device and uploaded it later. You should have been saying these things to his face and recorded it. Why wouldn't you? You're doing it now, but you was in front of the man. You asked him these questions. He gave you answers. And you don't got no proof of it, no content, and nothing.
But they go home to a white bitch. He's like that, but in reverse. He goes home to a black woman.
Nigga, stay in my DM. Every time I do a space, can I get on there, man? Can you bring me up? Can you bring me up, man? I got my whole DM is full of this niggas asking me, can he come up on my spaces?
Gabe, you better take your ass out and show us the files that's going on that you'll go viral.
Okay. Well, adjacent.
Your city would do it to you, sir. Do it to the city.
You know, when you're adjacent to shit. So those people who got their money together and they decided that they was going to go live next to the cracker and they got cracked. It is what the fuck it is. It is what the fuck it is. We're in a war right now. We're in a war. Okay. So I got crystal blocked to this day.
Tiberius, what you could do, Tiberius?
You gotta do what you gotta do to go viral, Gabe.
You could do that.
You got to do what you got to do to go viral. After you go viral and all of that shit,
what you can do is you can hit me and GoFundMe.
strict no more, but
let's see if you do
don't
that.
do it. But
just curious. Let's see if you do that.
This is national news, and you're right there to show us some of the carnage and the damage. You would be no different than ABC, NBC, CNN, Fox News,
that she blocked somebody.
BBC, and any other news outlet that's covering it, except for you're there.
Never gave you niggas internet. That's how serious I am. I blocked somebody. You blocked somebody online. That's how serious you are. Only a black bitch says this.
Comes to an anti-black hate crime bill. Tommy Sotomayor and Luke Campbell, your football buddies, both would be on that list fighting for their lives. They have both done things that are very anti-black. And
make sure y'all click that link and set your notifications. Truth is gonna be live in 9 minutes. I don't think she's gonna be live on time. I'm gonna get off on time, but I don't think she's gonna go live on time. But make sure you got your notifications set.
Confused about what the fuck's going on from
Tanya, I wouldn't consider it selling out. I would consider it capitalizing on a hot news story. If you can't capitalize off a story in your own city, what can you do? We talk about shit that happens in other people's cities. Why not talk about something that you can actually go show? He could ride around and just show the damages, and we won't know. Like, he could explain, well, this is such and such neighborhood. It's gone. Because we don't know the neighborhoods. We don't know the history. He does. It's news.
2025 is black and white. Fuck gray. Fuck confusion. I cannot be confused. I'm running from fire. Okay? Because we was just on fire the year before last. Napa came and burnt us the
Good morning, yours truly. You're late.
We literally had to pack up all our shit and go to Lake Tahoe so we could breathe. And it's not over. They have played with people's lineage. They have played with people's trauma. And they did it for all their reasons. The space is not long enough for all the reasons they have done it, but they did it, and they did it at the expense
Who is
of
they?
Americans. So I'm over.
See, I cuss one of my I don't know if you pro-black, but I cuss one of my woke friends out for talking about y'all in LA, it's gonna get worse. This what they've been planning all along. Like, you stupid motherfucker. It'd be a wildfire in California every year. What makes this year any different? The niggas is just stupid. It's like, I hate doomsday motherfuckers. This is a friend that I know, personal friend, but I cuss his ass out all the time. Like, bro, you too old for this shit. It's like every time some doom and gloom come up, you pop up like, see, I told you. But you ain't proved shit. The end of the world ain't here. Martial law ain't happened. New world order ain't took place. You've been saying this shit for 20 years now, nigga. When is it gonna happen? So everything is, this is the slowest moving plan in the history of takeovers.
For people, for whatever reason they got going on, what they got going on, doing shit at the expense of my people. I want all the motherfuckers dead.
I'm gonna stop there and I'm gonna let the people start talking. She said she's over people.
I don't know. No, I don't think it's on the After Dark channel. The link I just dropped in there is the live that she got scheduled for 10. Just click the link. Set your notification.
People doing shit.
Yeah, I'm gonna stop this in 3 more minutes at the hour. It's gonna be hour and 8. Y'all see the live is. Well, I might come back and finish part. I may finish it. I don't know what all he said in here, but I'm playing the music in 10 minutes, and that way the song is like 3 minutes and 22 seconds. So we'll be off by 10.
Of my people. I want them motherfuckers dead. Is what this bad built black bitch said. That's what she just said, ladies and gentlemen. That she's over it. But she ain't over the fact that she ain't got a Negro in her life to change that fucking battery in her smoke detector.
Don't be looking, nigga, because you're still gonna be late. Yes, you gonna be late, Truth.
And she fights for her people on the fucking Twitter space. And she checks a nigga because a nigga came into one of my spaces and had
my shit didn't beat, Truth. How long you been back there? You ain't been back there too long. I don't think. How long you been back there? Now she ain't saying nothing. She looking at shit. She ain't saying nothing, no. You ain't saying nothing. You typing, but you ain't said nothing. So she's just gonna keep typing, but not say nothing.
I said I can't even type. I'm so mad because I've been back in for 3 days.
That's a damn lie. I don't be looking at the screen, but it didn't make no noise. But I don't think you've been back there that long. You probably popped up right when I was saying you were gonna be late and to hit your link. Quit playing. You done?
Yeah, I'll cuss you out later. Just go and finish the show. You ain't gotta rush neither.
We ain't got nothing, but we got. But this is it. This is the cutoff point, y'all. I'm finna drop the link in Truth Chat. I guess I might come back with part 2. I got to see how the rest of this. I hadn't watched this video, so I'm intrigued as to how it go. And as y'all see, we got a couple more hours left anyway. But we finna go over to Truth Live. I'm gonna be torn about this here live Truth. Just reading the title, because.
Well, you just make sure you know.
I don't think there should be any compare and contrast to this shit. I feel like this one should be ignored, but I'm here though. It should be ignored, but I'm here though. I'm here.
I got you.
Leah actually came out and said something happened to her. Joy didn't. I think that's the only difference we need to know. But I'm here. I'm here with you. We finna be over on Truth Hurts. No shade, no tea. The link in the chat. See y'all in 3 minutes.
Okay.
Next episode, we out. Never been a hoe, I stay on go, so what the business? Nigga talking reckless, shoot his bitch ass with the quickness. Now he bleeding, sorry, begging, asking for forgiveness. Bow, 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 limp biscuit. All my niggas wildin', they done labeled us a misfit. Wake up every morning, 2 or 3, 5 in the thick bitch. Oh shit, did nobody come to see you old? It's some focus. Shoot 100 shots, no reloaded. Master of the game, you would think I'm into coded. Memphis niggas spit this pippin', mackin' like I'm golden. Ho, with my money, you gon' turn me to the old me. Stay high, first class flight, I'm in the nosebleed. Hop it, cook it, whip it, ship it, till you count the proceeds. OG, I've been moving back niggas since 03. Low key, niggas hating, but they don't want no beef. State gang, true sippers, bitch, I bet we gon' eat. Get jammed, get a lawyer, make it bunny, don't speak. Pour up, I need some more. A nigga had a long week. Shout out to my plug, he showed me love, he out in Long Beach. I'm too geek, walking by myself, but left with 2 freaks. Fool weed, nothing in they mouth and on they booty. Austin Power swag, yeah, baby, this is groovy. You can call me money boy, or you can call me nudie. Hood niggas, churches, chicken, let me get a 2-piece. Top down, 2-seater, let me feel the 2 breathe. Gotta hold it steady, chopper, kick it back like Bruce Lee. Lately I've been in the zone, I guess I'm in my 2-3. Don't call my phone for nothing less than a QP. Feeling like the Migos, cause my bitch is bad and bougie. All my haters love me, all these bitches is some groupies. Came a long way, I like to introduce the new me. Standing on business like I'm king or like I'm Drewski. Call me Run Island cause I like my love for choosy. When we link it's a movie, she bustin' like a Uzi. I love the way she do me, I beat it up like Uzi. She dancing just like Suki. Call me Run Island cause I love my love for choosy. When we link it's a movie, she bustin' like a Uzi. I love the way she do me, I beat it up like Uzi. She dancing just like Suki. I never been a hoe, I stay on go, so what the business? Nigga talking reckless, shoot his bitch ass with the quickness. Name pleading, sorry, baby, asking for forgiveness. Bow, 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 limp biscuit. Never been a hoe, I stay on go, so what the business? Nigga talking reckless, shoot his bitch ass with the quickness. Name pleading, sorry, baby, asking for forgiveness. Bow, 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 limp biscuit.